Shouts to Marc and Caro for all this good stuff. They brought everything but the Chihuahua. Actually pretty happy with the range of motion that I have. When I had my arthroscopy a couple years ago, I had a completely frozen shoulder, which means that you can't move it anywhere. It's just like you go to PT and they're like forcing it up and it's super painful. But with this one, I've got decent range of motion still, which is a positive. It's like a super positive thing. Tuesday, which means we're like 4 days removed from the surgery. Going okay. I figured out a new like rating system though for the movies that I'm going to review. I'm going to do it by slings because I'm wearing a sling. Genius, I know. The first movie, I think I'm going to do 1 through 5 too. It's going to be scored 1 through 5. The first movie I watched was Rocket Man, which is now like a haze. I was totally zonked out while watching that. But I have seen it sober, and I would still give it just under 4 slings, maybe like a 3.9 sling rating, followed by Love and Mercy, which I'll actually grade higher. I really enjoy that movie. I would say it's 4.25 slings. That movie is just great. I don't know why. I just really enjoy that movie. 8 Mile. My dad's an 8 Mile fan. I still don't know if he was just toying with me. He knows that Eminem has like an Oxycontin tattoo for some reason. He knows too much about Eminem for his age. A little too much information about Eminem. I'm going to have to question him about that. Maybe I'll get it on the blog. But I would have to give 8 Mile like a 2.25 or something. It just felt like all these separate tiny vignettes or tiny stories, and it didn't really capture everything all for me. Like I didn't really get a feel for who that dude was. I kind of thought it'd be more about, I don't know. It just seemed like the movie was not as great as I kind of thought it would be. I thought it would be much better. 2.25. We'll put it at 2.25. And Twins. My wife comes out of nowhere and she's like, Twins pops up on HBO Now or something, and it's like a picture of Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger like hugging, and they're supposedly brothers, like long lost brothers. Insanity. I would give that like the same as, I mean, maybe just even a 2. It's just like the hokiest movie that you could ever imagine. It's like, let's take this giant dude and let's take this short person, politically correct short person, and let's make a funny movie, and it'll just be a bunch of gags about how, you know, one of them's really short and the other one's giant, and he's like yoked, and then, you know, hilarity will ensue. I could see them pitching this movie in the mid-'80s, and like I said in a previous post, drugs were definitely involved in the making of this movie, or at the very least the decision making involved with this movie. So I'd give it a solid 2 out of 5. A 2. After that, we started watching the Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix, which is the exact opposite kind of movie. Couldn't pick a more different movie. But the jury is out on that because we stopped it. I can't remember why. I mean, we just stopped it. I think it was a little bit too intense for that time. But I'll watch that movie. I think I'm going to watch Die Hard, and then Die Hard with a Vengeance, which I think is the one with Samuel L. Jackson, because I feel like I saw that years ago, and I think he kills it. But that's where we are now. I'm going to do a video as well of the stretches that I'm doing. You can see I got like a decent amount of bruising. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a video of the daily stretch regimen. But for now, it's just sort of resting and eating food and just taking it easy, basically. that's about it for now. But yeah, new movie rating system using the sling. We'll see how it goes. I just wanted to give one more shout out to Marc and Caro. Thank you so much. They brought by all these goodies, all the stuff I love. Tacos al pastor, Snickers, Reese's bars, all these great snacks they brought over once they heard that I had surgery, and it is a very nice gesture. It's one of those things where I'm very grateful to have the family and friends that I do have, and the support system is very kind to them. This is a weird time to be doing something like a surgery because we're coming out of already being on lockdown for a couple of months. So to have that kind of support there is a big deal. And I hope that everybody watching has some kind of support system, or they're able to reach out to somebody. But I did just want to take another second to say thank you to those two. Thanks so much. Enjoy it. I hope everybody stays safe.